Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Our followers of Dhikr of Allah channel, welcome all of you. Today we will speak about chapter 4. How does a Sahir bring about a Jinn? 1. Al-Qasam, the Sahir swearing by the chief of demons. 2. Slaughtering. 3. As-Sufiyya. 4. An-Najasa, writing verses of the Quran with filth. 5. At-Tankis, anagrammatizing the words of the Quran, writing them backwards. 6. At-Tanjim, the Sahir's communication with a certain star. 7. Al-Kaf, drawing a square around the left hand of a young child. 8. Al-Athar, traces of the smell of sweating in garments, agreement between a Sahir and a demon. In most cases, an agreement is set up between a Sahir and a demon requiring that the former commit certain pagan rituals, whether secretly or openly, and the latter provide the services he needs or send someone to do the job. Usually, the agreement is set up between a Sahir and one of the chiefs of the tribe of Jinn and demons. The chief instructors one of the tribe's disrespectful demons to work for the Sahir, obeying his orders and informing him of past events, causing separation of man from his wife, a love split between two people, making someone incompetent, and other condition which will be discussed in detail in chapter 6. The Sahir should lead the demon on evil mission, but if the demon disobeys his orders, he would come close to the chief of the tribe through some enchantments which could carry words of praise, seeking refuge in him instead of Allah. In return, the chief would punish the demon and command him to obey the Sahir's orders, or instruct someone else to obey the polytheistic Sahir. Therefore, the relationship between the Sahir and the required Jinn is based on hatred. Usually, this Jinn would harm the Sahir's wife, children, or wealth, or even the Sahir himself. Although the Sahir wouldn't be aware of the cause of his suffering, such as constant pain, insomnia, and the sudden frightful waking up during the night. Furthermore, the sublet sorcerers usually become infertile because the Jinn would kill the fetus inside the womb before it is formed. This is so common among the sorcerers, and some of them have even gave up their profession in order to have children. One day, I was treating a woman affected by Sihr. When I started reciting the Quran verses, the Jinn who had possessed her spoken through her. He saying, "I cannot come out of here." I said, "Why?" He replied, "I am afraid the Sahir might kill me." I said, "Get out of this place and go somewhere else where the Sahir doesn't know about." He replied, "He will send someone else after me to bring me back to him." I said, "Why don't you embrace Islam, sincerely declaring your repentance? We will, by Allah's leave, teach you some verses of the Quran to protect you from the evil of the disbelievers among the Jinn." The Jinn said, "No, I will not embrace Islam. I will remain Christian." I said, "There is no compulsion in Islam, but it is important that you leave this woman." He replied, "I will not leave." I said, will by Allah's leave expel you. Let me recite some verses of the Quran until you are burned. Then I hit him hardly, and he cried, saying, I will get out, I will get out. Finally, he abandoned the woman. Usually, the greater the Sahir's degree of kufr is, the more obedient the demon would be to him, and faster in executing his orders. However, once the Sahir should abstain from committing acts of kufr, as instructed by the demon, the latter would stop executing the Sahir's orders. How does a Sahir bring about a Jinn? There are various ways of bringing about a Jinn, all of which require the use of language in a polytheistic or atheistic way. I will discuss its method below, indicating briefly the type of polytheism or disbelief used in each method. I am citing this method because some Muslims don't distinguish between the treatment of Sihr with the Quran and the treatment the Sihr with Sihr. The former is imani, based on faith, while the latter is satanic. Generally, ordinary people tend to believe that when a Sahir, example, utters atheistic words of Sihr and strongly maintains what he says by mixing it with some verses from the Quran, that the sufferer is actually being treated with the Quran, but this is not the case. If the sufferer believes that he is being treated